And what I'd say for people now is identify where you think you want to plant them, dig your holes, let that soil get in and mature and be ready for this, so that come the fall, you can bring it in, drop it right in that hole with that nice amended soil that's been sitting there for 6 or 9 months, and it's ready to go at that point.
Nice. So this looks like an avocado. It feels like an avocado, but it says Arizona avocado. There's no such thing as a native Arizona avocado, is there?
There wasn't until people found one just a couple of years ago. Out in the town of Aravaipa, there is a huge avocado tree that has been there for between 75 and 100 years that produces good avocados on it and doesn't seem to suffer from any of the problems that avocados normally suffer from here.
What do avocados normally suffer from?
Cold and salt buildup, and we're too hot and we're too cold for avocados, basically. There's a couple of avocados that have grown from seedlings around the valley, but none of them have produced very good fruit. This one that's out in the town of Aravaipa produces good fruit.
So you can call it an Aravaipa avocado.
Yeah.
And the leaves feel a little bit more sturdy and a little bit hardier.
Yeah, they're a little bit heavier, a little bit waxier than the standard avocado, which is obviously what's helped contribute to its sturdiness and ability to withstand our heat.
So I'm guessing these are cuttings taken, or budwood taken from the mother tree.
All grafted, all grafted from that mother tree. And as far as I know, I think we're the only one that's got them.
Really?
So there's a lot of people with their fingers crossed and hoping that this produces well here. I've got one in my own backyard, and it's doing great.
Yeah.
So I should have fruit on it next year, maybe the year after.
So if you planted this size right here, how many years till it think you should
A
see
year
fruit?
or two. It depends obviously on how well you take care of it and how well Mother Nature cooperates. If we have a particularly wet year, it'll probably do a little bit better. But I would guess no more than 2 years before you start to get your first fruit on it.
And you guys were telling me that definitely in the first year you plant it, give it some shade in the heat of the summer.
Yeah, even though it's
until it's established.
Yeah, even though it's a native avocado, you'll just want to be careful with that western exposure if you've got it, or if you've planted this in a western exposure.
So if this does handle the conditions, and it's from a mother tree that's over 100 years old, I'm guessing this might be as reliable as like a citrus, yet give you avocados.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope.
Wow.
If you grew up in California or Mexico and you like avocados, that's one of the things that people have been looking for years, and nobody's been able to provide an avocado that will produce good fruit here. So,
how can I get my hands on one of these?
Well, this is not for sale. These are the last ones that we've got. We will have more in the fall, however.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing some experiments with this thing, and we're trying to figure out where the optimal fertilizing regimen is and the optimal planting locations. But we will have more in the fall. So
maybe get two and put them in two different locations and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that if you're a big avocado fan, you'll eat every avocado off the tree, so you couldn't go wrong with two.
Cool.
And what I'd say for people now is identify where you think you want to plant them, dig your holes, let that soil get in and mature and be ready for this, so that come the fall, you can bring it in, drop it right in that hole with that nice amended soil that's been sitting there for 6 or 9 months, and it's ready to go at that point.
Nice. That's a great tip. So dig the hole now.
Dig the hole now.
Make it alive. Plant it in the fall.
Exactly.
tip.
You can never dig too early, and you can never over amend in our soils. You just need to keep adding mulch to the top of that, and that'll be nice rich soil by the time you're ready to plant an avocado.
Perfect.